Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's leg day, hamstring focused. I gotta make this intro kind of quick because I gotta get to church in about 45 minutes. So I gotta eat fast and then head over there. But what I want to talk about today is forgiveness and grace, right? I think you should forgive everyone that's ever done you wrong or, hurt you in some way. I think everybody should be forgave. I don't know how it goes, but one of those. People make mistakes, and Jesus died on the cross for our sins, and God constantly forgives us for our sin and our wrongdoing in the world. So I think you should, I think it's important not to be hard-headed and angry. I think forgiveness is a key tool when healing or going through something, with struggle. Quit being hard-headed and forgive the people that hurt you. You may have to forgive them every single day. Maybe 10 times a day you gotta forgive them. For 100 days straight you gotta forgive them. But at the end of the day, they're all God. Humans are God's creation, and He loves us all. So I don't think it's worth the energy to have hatred or anger towards another person because, for any reason, honestly. So that's the lesson of the day. Forgive. Whatever step you're in life, whatever you're going through, God's with you. In the darkness, He's with you to bring the light. When you're on a narrow path, you don't have a vision and you're blind, you don't know where you're going, God's there and He will guide you in the right direction. It's just something I took out of service today. And Pastor was talking about, the story of Saul and how he was killing and pretty much talking down on all the followers of Jesus. And on his journey to Damascus, Jesus knocked him down on the ground and then showed a powerful light. But basically, Jesus knocked him down and showed him the light and made him blind for 3 days. And then after those 3 days, when he was walking to Damascus, he changed from not following Jesus and killing people that were following Jesus. And he started preaching to everyone about Jesus. So, God can open your eyes, give you a different perspective, give you a vision, and put you right where you need to go. So, pretty long intro today, had a couple things I wanted to talk about, but I'm headed to the gym now for hamstring day for legs, so I'll see you guys when I get in the Swole Shack. Peace.
Once before, can't control me if you Like going over to